You are about to embark upon a fascinating adventure into well-being, a journey which will leave you with a lifetime method for gaining unequaled health of body and mind and the sense of a new life.
There is an idea, some kind of structure. There is
Everybody makes their own fun. If you don't make it yourself, it ain't fun, it's entertainment.
My own ball and chain, holding the plight to be completely sane. Nothing's to gain if image blocks the only chance for change. When I expand my range, the world stands as judges. Don't think music defines my character. These songs ain't me, they're just documentation of momentary thoughts. Nothing's set in stone just because it's sold and bought. Your expectations lead a category of placement, but a renaissance man sits nowhere particular. Every seat is vacant to a songwriter, comedian, method actor, author, MC, carpenter, producer, engineer, shit talker, hustler, musician, architect, businessman, student of the scene, and human being if you give a damn. No matter what side you see, it's just one side. No matter how much you think it means, it's just one side. My depth is only as shallow as time and spaces. This is just one of my many eternally changing.
The artist does not himself necessarily agree with the opinions and beliefs expressed in the following text. Any and or all statements regarding truth, reality, God, etc. should be viewed as narrative contrived by the artist for entertainment purposes only. The artist hereby disavows his own personal responsibility for any paranormal activity related to the listening of this album. The listener listens at his own risk and will hopefully have a safe yet fun and expansive trip. The characters in this album are very real and reside inside the space-time continuum known as the artist's head. The artist solemnly guarantees that you will love them in addition to the assurance that the preceding statement was a lie. Oh yeah, by the way, you're in for some weird shit.
While to realize we was on the same page. We just go about reading it out loud in different ways. I ain't the only person that's traveled through this maze. Not really sure whether it's me or them, I was crazy, making a hole in every simple system to rekindle the vision that lost its position as boss. The superstition sitting in a time machine, a bleeding mind, dreams, and beating blindness need to give the crime scene shine and gleam. I'm no longer a Boy Scout, cause punching myself in the head won't necessarily get that voice out. That's something no one ever took the time to point out, but I had to learn to whisper before I could enjoy shouting. Periodically I feel like I've wasted my breath, and all I've got to show for it is paper-stained ink. But I ain't really tripping at the end of the day, cause life is experience, and that's how I won the right to think. Eventually distant, mentally I'll eventually snap, eventually foul this functional prune. Groomed in numerous thought plume tumors and musical wounds. And my shadow proved to be my only tribune. And it taught me never to abuse a full moon. It's not suitable. Sometimes you gotta lose control to gain the kind of truth. To hold the rain that falls don't bruise my soul like it used to. I'm used to it. And now I'm just working on smoothing out the kinks. The circuitry allows some headroom before the brink. So what do you gotta tell me that I don't already know? Just shut the fuck up and let me grow. I learned from my mistakes and I spotted with these disruptive links. So call it what you want, but this is how I won the right to think. It's how I won the right to think, y'all. It's how I won the right to think. It's how I won the right to think, y'all. I was scared to death, barely slept, hailing breath, prepared to step from where I wept and shed my tears till no nightmares were left. Ahead by years, but no one cares to see the prayers and sweat. They just wanna share the nest and earn their percent in turn. Let it burn till the ashes isolate the cold ground. On that I stood, but on this I stand and hold down. I used to be the seed of this ghost town, but that was then and this is now. That was then and this is now. That was then and this is now. The war between the old brain and the new brain was won when a prehistoric forfeited alien strangles reptile and migrates towards inner peace. Caveman dies quiet, the cries riots and fire cease. No one saved my seat when I decided to rise and slay the beast. I just shut my eyes and gave my speech, but I never could have known I would become my own missing link. And it feels greater than I thought. That's how I won the right to think. It's how I won the right to think. It's how I won the right to think. It's how I won the right to think. Now check this out. My man Musa, he got the right to think. He got the right to think. My man Ali, he got saying? This is playing with the lyrical style and just slaying MCs. I'm not a mic hog. You know that I'm tight, y'all. On a freestyle fellowship, he's dope, but he's the little fight dog. It's all good though. You quit flow, you're not cute. Your mama bought the new shoes, so you can look cool, but you don't. You're not dope. I grab the mic and leave you broke. MCs is done. Drop the mic, go home. You just got smoked.
That was cute. Like a plush toy. Now, paying for that shit you said, you bet it wasn't hype. You know what the girls call me? They call me Nestle Snipe. And they all say, he's a bomb chocolate latte. But you about to get popped up. Can you rock, hey? Do you wanna fuck with me? Why you mention the crew? Why you mention everything I rap about? What the fuck you do? Where your album at? I wish I had something to say. Hey, I like the way you was rapping, but I ain't heard nothing today. Where your take out? Where your feet? Play it for me. Where your money? You been around the world? Say it for me. You lost. You lost. You lost. You lost. I wish your ass was a frisbee, because you straight get lost.
This battle about to take it. A refrigerator getting tossed, that shit don't even make sense. Try to say it, I grab the mic and give props. I don't got an elbow, but if I did, I quit when it get dropped. Like your whole crew, I got respect for you, but still up on a microphone, I'll be dissecting you. I wreck the crew, guarantee you. MCs like you is queer. You use somebody's little dick to pierce both your ears, you're weird. What the fuck? MCs what they should say. Listen to this dopest song. It's a 6 train, don't give a fuck about their weakness. MCs can't drink this, what I say. Take your ass back to LA.
Don't slip, you end up into another one of my songs. So use a dick rider, you've been listening, rehearsing. Hold up, wait a minute, I'm finna do some violent person. Son of a bitch, that goddamn hoe, you should be gone. I can't believe you wanted to come here and try to play strong. You want to try to tell somebody to go back home. Like I can take you there today and you wouldn't survive in that way. I can show you where to play, I can take you to the hood. I can make you sit down with the homeboys that can give you some good sense. But you steady want to come up here and act like you the man. You're the one to get diced, sliced, spit. I'm gonna do you like a slice. Crush that bullshit. 6 million ways to lose a battle. Choose one. First of all, you're standing on stage, you choose one. Now choose me. Battle me. Know what you're gonna do. I said set your ass free and bust your stool. And look, homie, while you was listening to my tapes, I was back in LA trying to make some fakes and do this shit the right way. But you was on some slow shit. Getting up in this motherfucker, coming with that bro shit. Man, look, I don't like physical exertion. All I like to do is get hit and get in your nerves and bounce all around like a fucking basketball. Off the chair, off the land, off the turntable, all net. Bang. I'm hard to lose it.
Okay, I'm gonna go hard. Check it out. The only way you win is if I let you in. The difference between me and you, testosterone, estrogen, whatever. Curly boy, you can't come with noise. You just annoyed. Wanna be like a Beastie Boys dog. I don't even wanna say this. You's alarming me. You bitch your whole style for both thugs in harmony. Let's just don't know how I just be fat. When I de-straight grabbing the microphone, rocking the lecture, that cheap shirt, you look good with a pocket protector, picking your pressure. MCs is just weekend, your name is Peace. Well, I'ma leave peace in pieces.
Let me tell you something. You done lost your figure 8. Trying to go straight. I can't catch the day, but when I jumped off of it, I landed in the water, then a backstroke splashing. Are you loving it? I'm worse than a little mermaid. Trying to tell you where you gonna go, she can't behave, and I can jump the beat and I can jump the rhythm. All I give you what you're looking for. Talk about me all day, but you still can't beat me with a flow. I don't give a fuck. Tell that DJ to turn the beat down. Tell it right now. Say it. Tell him stop.
Stop the beat.
Stop the beat. Then free. 2 times free. 3 times free. It's Eyedeamusic and get the floor. I wasn't blowing out to you like nobody. Hey, cut my mic off, nigga, please.
We still managed to pull it off in '99, and it was one of the, biggest Scribble jams ever.
God damn, this some serious gourmet shit. What flavor is this?
Knock it off, Julie. I don't need you to tell me how fucking good my music is, okay? I'm the one who makes it. I know how good it is. When y'all go to the studio, you make shit. I make the gourmet quality stuff because when I listen to it, I like to hear it. But you know what's on my mind right now?
What?
Yo, I'm sick of all you stupid motherfuckers talking shit about my man Eyedea. Matter of fact, I catch you saying any stupid shit like that around me, I'ma punch a motherfucking hole in your head. Talking about Eyedea this, Eyedea that. Get off his dick. And to all y'all critics talking shit, you can eat a dick too, you punk bitches.
You got balls, stepping up with what you're saying to me. I'm probably your favorite MC's favorite MC. So let these lyrics deteriorate your head's interior, threaded by inferiority, complex delirium. Content be scaring them. I'm sent to tear you into shreds and put your arrogance in its death. But your best to quit rapping. Unless you're good at dodging bullets, ain't shit gonna happen till you touch a trap and learn to focus. Open that overgrown head for a day. And don't underestimate me in a battle I don't play. I'll rip every kid in your clique in 5 less than 4 bars. I take this out the east to west. Don't test the North Star, or are you pissed cause your talent ain't felt? Well, just talking shit's easy, I challenge myself. If you were really dope, you wouldn't say it all the time. You would be creative and I see it in your rhymes. You got the nerve to say I'm soft cause the thoughts that I talk. But I think that you're lost. Why don't you go take a walk and find someone who cares how tight you think your style is. Now quit being childish, shake my hand and smile, bitch. What gave you the right to have an ego? You got no skills, it's obvious in MCs what you're trying to be. Well, if it gets out of hand, my man, just remember I'll always be around to remind you you're weak. Rhyme sayers entertainment, you know we'd be the greatest with the break and the pains, the cuts, the rhymes and the beats. Home base is mini app. Come on through and bring a crew next time you need to be reminded you're weak.
Hey yo, what was that idea, kid? I don't even know. Yo, that shit he did on the Blaze battle was kinda tight, no doubt, but his album's kinda weird. I know, man, he ain't never gonna get a record deal sounding like that. True that.
Check me out now, I'm that kid who never gave a fuck about a contract. If you need to make a buck, get loose. Rock the mic, but don't be dumb and come and test me. Cause be jocking like they get paid by swinging from my testes. Inch by inch I grow, less convinced by those quote-unquote battle rappers that think they're invincible. Easily I take their title and I never give it back. How come my weakest freestyle probably beats their best written rap? They doubt it, and then they call me out about it. And I flip up in these objects and when in they crowd and shout it. And you can say the same, but you can't be lines are skin deep. Simply when you whip speak, alternative minces me. But being fresh is only half of the job. There's a lot in this world that needs to be changed, and so I write each song with the message for humanity. It expressed the wisdom and stress that's in my brain. Complaining, no, just raining puffs before the sis pops. Well, you play or hate, I'm trying to elevate this hip hop. So stop trying to pretend you're real and go write a song someone beside your friends can feel for real.
Sometimes you just gotta let them know. Most of these MCs don't even deserve to be on their dick like they do. And that's the truth.
What gave you the right to have an ego? You got no skills, it's obvious in MCs what you're trying to be. Well, if it gets out of hand, my man, just remember I'll always be around to remind you you're weak. Rhyme sayers entertainment, you know we'd be the greatest with the break and the pains, the cuts, the rhymes and the beats. Home base is mini app. Come on through and bring a crew next time you need to be reminded you're weak.
So a masochist comes up to me and says, I like your record, shit was hot.
Wanted to wake you up once before I left in this personal search for clarity. Either
they're scared of me or laughing hysterically. I'm just a parody of something that apparently was never properly prepared to bleed. Oh, how do I wish that I'd never learned to cry when your only reply is waving your hands from side to side. I'm lost, cause I'm my own tour guide, and if I ever talk to myself, I'll probably tell lies. So for now, I sit in this disfigured toadstool, showing the face of a child that only smiles cause he's told to. Sometimes they look to me for the answers, and I don't know what to do. I'm usually just as confused as you, but clear, I can see for miles. Clear, I can be myself. Clear, I can sit in my place. Clear, I'm not part of this race. Clear, I'm not in this alone. Clear, I got freedom to roam. Clear, I can sit in my place. Clear, I withdraw from the race. The chord sprung a leak. The wine was filled with cork crumbs. Charisma bit its cheek and died of boredom. It's not a clear day till the war is done, and I'm no longer haunted by the bullet hole I put in the head of a porcelain clown crown porch bum. Reciting my spells, biting the nail off my sore throat. Leaving for good, I knew that when the door swung. I don't believe that I could stay even if I wanted to. My brain ain't gray sky or waterproof. So by tomorrow, I'll be a robot again. The thought of the clouds coming in just makes me cringe. But I've been in the storm, submerged in the distortion. For most of my days spent following this course, and I'm learning to love the moment that's rolling instead of openly viewing time as my opponent. So I'm always wait. And let me cut this shit, man. It's a nice day. Fuck sitting here and writing. I'm going for a walk.
It's amazing how many drugs you find out you actually do once you stop doing drugs. You know, you quit eating acids and downing booze, but you still indulge in food, sex, and 6 billion other nouns that compare with the future's so-called overall addiction. Right now, I'm sitting in a hospital waiting, and I'm using my ability, or inability to write as a drug. It sort of isolates me from the reality of what's about to happen.
I can vividly recall my mood the day that art was murdered. The wind blew a thin layer of dust on my garden burger. Everything you knew was sideways and phallic. The highways, traffic added to Friday's madness. Worn, wrinkled skin loosely hung off earnest cheekbones. Below eyes designed to bury the wolf under a sheep's clothes. Some people sang, a few begged for change. A young girl skipped along with her hand glued to a candy cane. I, however, walked with my back to it as usual. Wanted to turn this dark comedy into a musical. I'm used to reflecting the sorrow. The world reflects at me. We're forever intertwined as the anxious and angry. The gloom is in the oxygen consumed to keep me lost within a mushroom cloud of toxins deposited to leave the prophets doomed. There I sat on a lead-infested picnic table waiting to be born, carefully evading mating season's evil horns. I keep performing for the poets and philosophers, but they don't know I was insane before it became popular. I lose something every time I leave my house, trying to gain something by running my mouth. My conscience don't hold a grudge against my impulse. Honesty should be the best policy, but it's not that simple. Have you ever had the sky inject a cloud into your lymph nodes, so all you see is how she gazes through a frameless window? Every day I have a new argument with myself. Don't know how I got this far up the ladder, but by now I should have fell. Can't go to heaven, never learned how to pray. Oh well, rather be in a place with less people anyway. Somewhere between a snare and the extra tired hogwash, I got caught in emotion of a sex-inspired God talk. My long-lost lover left me to date a real artist, and it's strange how the whole story can be told through a guitar riff. I'm a pretentious vendor of invention. It's a demented way of staying the center of attention. Take my advice and never take my advice. I haven't left my own head long enough to really know about life, but I've dug dirt out of the ground and found Plato's time capsule. Inside was a note that said, sorry, I lied. Part of my pride was dead the second that you talked to me, and I knew that no matter what lied ahead, you wouldn't walk with me. So alone, I traveled in clown shoes through dirty speed, invested tourist colonies, tricking revolutionaries into thinking my record's a new age life insurance policy. Then I'm off, and before they get the chance to give me a dirty look, they money spent at Borders on a brand new Krishnamurti book. A sturdy hook deserves a better catchphrase, but I'm only still here cause they can't detect neurotic tendencies with x-rays. It was a perfect day to sit and watch the wind, cause the recognition of my insanity made me wanna be hip-hop again. I did.
I think the trickiest way
sits inside you. I make music for survival, to find truth, to hide from the landscape humanity went blind to. I make music to rhyme to waste time to die to, and realize I'm alive to.
I only pray my lips never follow the ever so hollow descriptions of these pictures in my head that make me sick. I'm the fight between a God freak and an atheist that argue the same point no matter which way the conversation drifts. Any human being that believes he's truly happy just found a fake way to escape from his craziness, you know. I'd trade my dick for a safe place to sit if I wasn't so afraid of grenades made by spaded patriots. I crave a fix of teeth grinded when our hands shake, so I'm just as approachable as any halfway intelligent sadist is. Mary had a little lamb blood buried in her sacred wall, till one by one, each belief you've ever had raped the bitch.
Story I want to tell y'all. See, it was September 1st, 1999, the day of my death. My back was on the cold concrete as I took my last breath, and I saw my body laying on the ground as my soul hovered above it. Damn, Eyedea, he was a good-looking cat. But anyway, another day at 18 years of age, stepping to heaven's gates, anxious to see what God's got to say. Maybe he'll give me a gift for always saying my prayer, but he might send me downstairs for last year's love affair. Well, who cares? You know, right now it's all a mystery. I mean, I'll find out when I get there. Until then, I can't let it get to me. I'm keeping my cool. Besides, everybody dies. I'll just follow the white light like they do in the movies. It seems like hours went by and I'm still traveling right towards the brightness. Now this ain't heaven or hell, this realm is lifeless. And I hate to say it, but this wild goose chase had me bored. No directions, no clues, and no idea what I was in for. But then forward I kept floating, and in a quick flash the light split directly in half and created a forked path. Representing each side was an angel. Now what's the task I have to untangle to meet the big man in charge, I asked. And the one to the right of me said, one of us always lies and one always tells the truth. Ask the right one the right question and he'll direct you to heaven. But if you ask the wrong one, son, farewell, you're going straight to well. Y'all get the picture. And the one on my left told me not to listen to his fibs. He said it ain't that complicated to find out where God lives. He told me to follow his path and tell God he said hi. Then the one on my right jumped in and told me not to believe his lies. And I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, I didn't care much for life, but I'd have tried to stay alive forever if I knew this is what death was like. I was never good at problem solving, especially in emergencies. I get a tad bit nervous when concerned with burning for eternity. But anyways, I asked them which one lied, and they pointed at each other. Then thinking I had it, I asked them the name of my mother. One said he don't know, the other said he know, but he can't tell me. God damn, this is gonna be hard. And so I asked like 30 questions and I still wasn't sure. Then being me, I got pissed and gave them pricks a few good words. Frustrated with it all, I turned my back to the angels. And when I walked away, to my surprise, I found myself in heaven. You know what I'm saying? Kinda just turned around from the whole situation, rejecting everything that was going on. That's how I walked into heaven. I walked straight into heaven. Walked straight into heaven. Walked away.
I guess this is it. I guess this is time or whatever. So I guess I'll start it like this. And I'll never again be as happy
as I was when I was in the 7th grade. Before the guilt of having no goals ate my life away. Each day introduced me to something that I hadn't experienced yet. Traded A's for F's to gain the time to experiment with drugs and sex. I'll never forget me and Jake's first roses trip together. Or the times we all walked aimlessly in the summer weather with nothing better to do but go to SA and try to steal a pack of squares. Man, I miss being a kid with no cares. It's the excitement of knowing everything you touch is new. I just wish I could've stopped to cherish the moment while it lasted. But maybe that's the point. The second you're smart enough to recognize freedom, you're no longer free. You see, heaven isn't someplace that we go to when we die. It's that split second in life where you actually feel alive. And until the end of time we chase the memory of that, hoping the future holds something better than the past. So why do I spend my time running away when the truth is right here in the mirror inside my dying face? I can waste my energy trying to reproduce something that's gone, but my childhood is dead. It's time to move on. So what do you call a person that's already past his peak? Just a stagnant sheep you keep counting when you can't go to sleep. 2 years out of high school, going on way too deep. Tell me again why 7th
grade was so brief. Damn.
The curiosity that killed Schrodinger's cat was the only thing that kept him alive. Matter of fact, when life takes your life away, how do you get it back like that? Like that. The curiosity that killed Schrodinger's cat was the only thing that kept him alive. Matter of fact, when life takes your life away, how do you get it back like that? Like that. Like this.
This is Felipe Kwame from the Los Nativos Crew Rhyme Sayers Entertainment. I'm up in the studio with my man Eyedea. I'm up in the booth doing the wipe and the running man, looking for the keys to my lowrider. Yo, y'all might think he's a cool cat, but this dude be acting weird.
Why they always looking at me like there's something on my face, man? No matter where I go, I'm always feeling out of place. And I know I'm not your regular, I got a different taste. Probably cause most of my life's been right in my basement. I didn't watch a Super Bowl, don't drink alcohol, don't carry ID, don't go to the mall. I'm extra argumentative and really good at basketball. I can't dance or sing, but I can rap my ass off. My voice is unique, I'll leave it at that. But no rapper you know has the ideas I have. And it ain't like the skin color really is significant. Wouldn't put you in a category of art, math, or idiot, but I don't try to fit in. My life's like a novel of science fiction. My mission is to get into your mind and make you listen and rewind what you were missing. Every time that you insisted to be blind, I paint a picture with a rhyme and climb an instrument. I'll have behind a picket fence, flash a little wickedness in mind. Winning this, so you better bet on me. I only smile in public if I got a lot of energy. Don't go to the doc, I got my own remedy. And I almost forgot, I got a really good memory. I know a lot of people that'll tell you that they hate me cause they know I bring out the weird side. Some say I'm a genius, others say that I'm crazy, but they all say I'm a little on the weird side. It ain't like I can help it, it's the way I was raised, and so I'm living every minute on the weird side. It's a ticket for the train, pay a visit to my brain if you wanna know about the weird side. It goes dee-dee-da, dee-dee-da, doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo, da dee-dee-da, dee-dee-da, doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. I only write with a certain type of pen. Switching from an introvert to loudmouth. First thing I do after I buy a CD is open it up and see if my name's in the shout-out. I read books on yoga and quantum mechanics, psychology, philosophy, peyote, and acid. I like Jimi Hendrix more than any rap shit. And my favorite movie's Dr. Strangelove. That's a classic. Never had a fist fight, got knocked out one time. Stupid motherfucker thought peace was a gang sign. Yo, I never liked the circus, I was too afraid of clowns. 20 years in the same city, still don't know my way around. Still get lost inside of my thoughts, saying dumb jokes just to hear myself talk. Yeah, I know my clothes probably need to be washed, but I like them, and if I didn't, I would take them off. I know a lot of people that'll tell you that they hate me cause they know I bring out the weird side. Some say I'm a genius, others say that I'm crazy, but they all say I'm a little on the weird side. It ain't like I can help it, it's the way I was raised, and so I'm living every minute on the weird side. It's a ticket for the train, pay a visit to my brain if you wanna know about the weird side. It goes dee-dee-da, dee-dee-da, doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo, da dee-dee-da, dee-dee-da, doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo, dee-dee-da, dee-dee-da, doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo, da dee-dee-da, dee-dee-da, doo-doo-doo. I'm not accepted by any certain group of people. I'm a walking, talking freak show, but now you know my speed. Hey, everybody's weird, you know that's true. I bet you even got a little bit of weirdness in you. My lyrics are due depression, and in essence repression. Unprecedented identity representing the quest. I guess I'm just ahead of my time, playing my pedigree. I'm telling you a tale of a dime, embellished with melody. Who are you to say I got a few loose screws? Do the tools
humans use can never measure my texture. Extra, read all about it. Ideas and extraterrestrial. Don't let them touch you or even sit next to you. Right, so you're wrong and it makes me right. Song after song, night after night. Then I spit my words into the mic and the crowd reacts nice if it's something that they like. Now is that so strange to want the attention? If you think I should change, man, save your suggestions. I swear someday I'm gonna be somebody's hero, but until that day, I'm just another fucking weirdo.
Coming to the stage, Eyedea champion, Eyedea.
Yeah. Right now you cool in a place to be with me. The EYE. Just wanna give a crazy shout out to all the original headshots. Shots Paul, Minneapolis. Rest in peace to my man Cess. And this just, you know, a little something I wrote. Just a little something for fun. Check it out. I rhyme for the fuck of it, what else would I do? I rhyme for the love of the excitement and juice. I rhyme for a lot of reasons, but one reason that I rhyme is to remind you that I'm way better than you. I walk into the show, you know I'm the one. Challenge me if loops in your life is your idea of fun, but think about it, can you see me getting took about some overconfident young buck? Just turned 21, dumb, dunny, done drunk off the spike punch. Mike ain't no punk, I would never be nobody's lunch, step aside. You would never had to fly, check that pride for a wreck your vibe. May I suggest a side of Prozac, what you call that? Even though I know you know my flow equals so genocide. Bet your eye catch a higher than the amphetamine by preaching with adrenaline, hallucinogenic, opiate overdose, but I won't let you die. I'ma hold you close till you recognize, petrified shot. Wanna rock with you, bet your guys better get your gynecologist to polish up your pussy right, cause I'ma stretch you wide open with this little crooked mic. Me, you don't sound like a looker, like I found the light you shook a life, and I ain't even guessing why. In my book of item C is many quality, but you don't qualify. So I owe you no apology for calling out the fact that you couldn't write this title. God, voice your edited sponsor, competitive shock on my rhetoric clock till my video and block off the end-time rock. Every sentence I rock, all the hell is dead, vetted to attended, and I'm stepping up the stage, and instead of stepping up, they kindly ask me for an autograph, and I'm there rapping in my face. I just have been, I fucked up in a break. Wait, I get a props to pretend it's dropping, it's in the block on the hip-hop feeds.
Listen, okay, so a sadist comes up to me and says, your fucking record sucks.
Weird side.
Ladies and germs, it's my pleasure to introduce to you your leader and savior, Eyedeaverfirmance. Give him a warm welcome, y'all.
I just want to send a special thank you to anyone who donated, put a little something in the collection can. God won't forget you. Now see, this next song is a song about writing this song. Now, I'm not some profound visionary, but this specific incision didn't particularly take too long. I was just running up these backstage stairs, and suddenly it dawned on me, what a good idea. True inspiration, but with no pen or paper to record the creation, I aborted the plans of grand innovation and stood bored pacing on the wood floor waiting for more words to bore for my cranium. Maybe I'm not cut out for this writing gig, I thought for a brief second. Then it was like lightning hit, threw me in a complete head spin and kept punching me with phrases, concepts, rhyme patterns, and song instructions. The long flux of drop fire drought was finally finished, and in a matter of minutes, consciousness is linked with the inventive infinite. And one of my friends happened to have a pen, so I wrote it all down on my hand. That was that. We're just gonna, thank you. We're just gonna pass the collection can around one more time. Try to find it in your pockets and hearts to donate all your money. God won't forget you.
Everybody makes their own fun. If you don't make it yourself, it ain't fun, it's entertainment.
I'm here to break my own ball and chain, holding the plight to be completely sane. Nothing's to gain if image blocks the only chance for change. When I expand my range, the world stands as judges. But don't think music defines my character. These songs ain't me, they're just documentation of momentary